Welcome back to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by again. What I've discovered over here, a lot of men that I talk to who are expats here, who are retired here, they're not really happy. They're not really enjoying themselves. And it's because they're too busy worrying, too busy second guessing their decision making. They're sitting around waiting for the other shoe to drop. And that's no way to enjoy your fourth quarter. That's no way to enjoy your retirement. And why does that happen? Well, I really don't know, but I do know this from my own experience. Just having to make one major decision is hard enough for most people. But then we make several major decisions to come to the Philippines. And a lot of times it's because we don't dot our I's or cross our T's. We come over here impulsively. We make a rash decision. We rush over here. We really don't have a sound plan. But I just want to talk about the worrying that goes on. Am I going to get sick? That's a big one, because one major decision people make when they come over here is to give up their health care coverage. I've talked about this several times on other videos, but do you realize how major of a decision that is as we get older, that you're going to say, oh, I'm going to give up my health care that I've worked for, that I've earned, either on your job or through Medicare. You just give it up to move over here to the Philippines in search of love or whatever you in search of, mainly love. So they're sitting around worrying, hoping, I don't get sick, living this hesitant, halting lifestyle. They don't want to do anything. They don't want to try anything. They're afraid of being involved in an accident. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, that's no way to spend your time. Okay, that's the water guy. But yeah, we're too busy worrying, waiting for that other shoe to drop. People ask me all the time, should I give up my Part B on my Medicare? I wouldn't. Okay, I haven't reached that point yet, but I was a Medicare representative for years. And I know how important that insurance is. I know the penalties that are involved when you drop that Part B. Now, if you got VA or something like that, it's no big deal. But that's a major decision that we make. And every day we fight with that decision. Because now you got to come over here and pay for if you can get coverage. Because your money doesn't buy your coverage. Your health buys your coverage. So you're probably older, you got pre-existing conditions. It's going to cost you a fortune. Something else we worry about is, do I have enough money to make it over here? Am I going to go broke? Or what happens if I go broke? Because we don't have the sound plan. We were in such a hurry to come over here that we said, oh, we'll take care of all that stuff later. There's people over here living on pins and needles. You don't want to do that. How can you enjoy the Philippines living like that? But they're wondering if they're going to go broke. Oh, does she love me or not? Here you are, you're 70 years old, you worry about whether a woman loves you or not. That's nothing to worry about. Okay? What's that word now? Stand on your business. Okay, you made the decision. Make the best of it now. Am I going to get in trouble? Did I make the right decision by coming over here? It's too late. You're over here now. So yeah, let's talk about that. Most men over here that I run into, they're not happy. They can't enjoy their retirement because they're too busy worrying. But they're not going to show you that. They're going to show you that happy face. They're going to tell you how great the Philippines is, how great a time they're having. And it's all a lie. Because one of the major causes of failure among all human beings is the inability to make a decision and then stick with the decision. Not only do we have to make one major decision, we have to make several major decisions. I got to leave all my friends and family and everything, support behind. The minute you wake up in the Philippines, you're thinking, did I make the right decision? All of these decisions, everything basically has to go right for you to have a decent retirement over here. So all I'm really saying is, think it all the way through. Have a good sound plan before you come over here. You want to be happy. This is no place to be unhappy. You know, we come over here for the wrong reasons. Remember I did the video about why men should think twice about getting married in their retirement? And it was 3 major reasons. Sex. Oh, I'm lonely. Okay. Here comes Maryland. But that's why you can't be happy over here. You're too busy worrying. All them damn major decisions you had to make. Number one above them is giving up your health care, man. That's a major, major decision. And we do it like it's nothing. We just take our retirement insurance and throw it in the damn garbage. Chasing some young woman over here. That's why you over here. Okay, let's don't lie to ourselves. You know, we have grown folks conversations. You know, we have to live a perfect life over here. The way we've tailored it, all those major decisions we made, all those risks we're taking, that we basically have to live a perfect life over here. We're living on pins and needles, walking on eggshells, man, walking on thin ice. Because that's a lot of decisions you make when you come over here, guys. So think it all the way through. I was watching a video the other day, the guy, he's intelligent, man. He talks intelligent, he seems intelligent, he talks about his story. Hey, I haven't been making videos lately, and, you know, he came over here, you know, met his wife. They renovated a house, bought a car, had a baby. Now they're going back to the United States. He's going back. And I'm not picking on him. I'm just saying that, guys, a lot of times we bite off too much than we can chew. We bite off more than we can chew, man. It's a big, big decision coming over here. Yeah, we make it look easy, a whole lot easier than it is. It's not hard. Buying a ticket, getting on a plane and coming to the Philippines is not hard. That's really the easy part. It's everything else that comes after that. I'm just having a conversation. I'm not trying to teach anybody. I just want you to think. That's all. I want to bring up some topics other than sex and relationships, because that's all over the internet. But this is what I discovered, man. I'd be damned if I'm going to be 8,000 miles away and not be happy and not enjoy myself. But yeah, you got guys, man, they don't even come outside. They walk around, their heads hung, because they're thinking. They're worrying. Is the shoe, when's the next shoe going to drop? It's too much, man, that we put on our plate at this stage in our life. Does that make sense to anybody but me? So thank y'all so much for stopping by. I like to have real life conversations. You know, I was at the meet and greet. You know, I run across a lot of men because that's the type of channel I've got. I'm building a community. And they talk to me. And they let me inside their heads. They let me know what they're thinking. And then when I don't hear from them, I know what's going on. So then, when we got all these decisions we make, guess what? We put more pressure on the young lady. Now she's really got to be the savior that we're looking for over here. And that's unfair to her. If you're in America, it's getting late. Before you let your head hit the pillow, please find somebody to help. But if you don't want them late grocery runs, beer runs, weed runs. I know y'all was smoking a lot of weed in Louisville, Kentucky, the Derby. It was a great race. Actually, a photo finish between 3 horses. I mean, just he won by a nose. So I look forward to the Preakness and the Belmont. Help somebody if you can. Doesn't always have to be money. If you're in the Philippines, it's early on a beautiful Monday morning. I feel good today. I was going to go walking and do this video. It's just too hot. I mean, really, people are all in the comments talking about, oh, this is typical Filipino. Well, it's not, man. There hasn't been rain here in, months, literally, months. It's really, really bad. Okay? We need rain, and we need it yesterday. Not a day goes by I don't help somebody. I want to tell this story. I do the Spinware every Friday night. Well, Saturday night, the winner hadn't contacted me yet. So I thought, well, maybe they're not going to contact me. And whenever they do that, I give the 1,000 pesos away anyway. So I'm going to Save More. It's a tricycle, and his tricycle is just very raggedy. But he's a young guy. When I get in, he says, hey, aren't you Sunshine Shoulders? I'm a follower of yours. So when I get there, what normally is a 20 peso ride, I gave him 500 pesos and I walked off, man. Don't you know this guy wrote me just this heart-tugging message in my Facebook Messenger, how grateful he was for that small act of kindness, guys. It makes all the difference in the world, because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay out of trouble. And I'll see you next time. Don't do anything stupid. Think it all the way through, guys. There's more to moving overseas than a woman. All those major decisions. It's bad enough having to make one major decision. We got a plate full of major decisions, man. It wears on us. It takes away from your retirement over here.